Today, we are going to review one of our favorite books during this lockdown, Mills and Boon. It's The Wrecker's Bride by Catherine Cranmer. So the book in a nutshell is around this guy called Jake, who is the director of a film acted by Marianne and Claire. So my favorite character in this book is Claire. But it's Jake Stevenson who is directing this film, isn't it? Lynn asked. I saw him on television once, all dark and damn your eyes, lovely. It hadn't been Claire's fault that Jake had received a bad impression of her at their first meeting. At least not totally, she thought ruefully. But she had apologized and explained, and it hadn't stopped him from agreeing to give her a part in the film. The Wrecker's Bride, which is the title of the book, and agreeing to a truce. So why did he seem to be angry with her most of the time? And how dare he condemn her when he was quite obviously having an affair with one of the beautiful women on set, Marianne Liu. So this is my favorite part of the book. This is where it reaches the climax in the book, and I want to share it with you. It's on page 96. I'm sorry. Claire's green eyes were dancing, all trace of her earlier depression banished by the fresh air and the sight of Mike's cheerful face. Mike is Claire's friend in the story. I didn't expect anyone else to be around. It's such a gorgeous day. I thought everyone would have fled the building. So they have, if they've any sense, Mike agreed. Which incidentally is why I'm here. I thought you might like to go into Penzance for afternoon tea, scones, and clotted cream. How does that sound? Claire groaned, her face twisted into a grimace of pure anguish. Don't, Mike, you're torturing me. I haven't had lunch yet, and I'm starving. That's settled then. We'll go into Penzance. I'll buy you lunch. He grinned, flicking her pink cheeks with a teasing finger. And you can treat me to scones and clotted cream, and maybe we can look around the town afterwards, act like ordinary tourists for a change. Lovely, Claire sighed. She had deliberately evaded the thought of how she would spend the rest of the day once lunch was over, but it had niggled at the back of her mind all morning. She didn't know whether Jake and Marianne, remember Jake is the crush, Marianne is the queen of the set of the film, they were spending the day at Ardwenan, but she did know that she had no wish to meet them. Ardwenan, okay, probably a city in the area. To meet them, not today. Once she saw them, she knew she would have to start thinking again, and her brain simply felt too exhausted to cope. Mike was still watching her, hands in the back pockets of his jeans, one shoulder propped against the wall. Coming then, Claire? He asked. Claire nodded, raking one hand through her disheveled hair. Yes, if you don't mind waiting until I've changed. His eyes flickered over her curving figure appreciatively. There's such a word? Appreciatively? I don't know what you're expecting, but we are going to a backstreet cafe, not the Ritz, he teased. Claire laughed. I still have to fetch my bag and run a comb through my hair. Ladies, ladies, ladies. Okay, Mike agreed cheerfully. I think I can manage to wait that long. So this is the part where you don't really get to know where Claire is going to have to decide between this guy who is Mike, who obviously is into her, and the crush, Jake, who is the director of the film and a charmer with mesmerizing eyes. I love stories. Love stories. And love triangles. I don't want to spoil the ending for you by giving you the spoiler alert. So get the book. Managed to finish it in 2-3 hours. Mills and Boons for teenagers, for love, for romance. Let's share, let's spread during this lockdown. It's a depressing time, and I'm just trying to cheer you guys up. If you have any more of Mills and Boons editions that you would like me to read, I think this is the last book I have. We've shared 3 so far. I'll try to find others that I might have lying around the house. Yeah, but for now, these are the ones that are within my reach. Thank you so much for tuning in, guys. Please like, subscribe, and share with your friends.